Welcome to the Too Many Cooks Cooking Challenge. What is this? Well, here's the premise. I am trying an alternative use for my game, Too Many Cooks. So I'm going to try cooking up actual food from card combinations. This is to expand my culinary horizons and have fun honing my creativity skills. So these are the rules. For trial 1, I'm going to cook any type of meal using 2 or more cards, but I get 5 draws to get it right. Trial 2, I get to cook one of 3 meal types randomly selected, and then using 2 or more cards, again with 5 draws. And the third trial, the real doozy of a one, I have to cook a combination of 2 meal types using 3 or more cards, and I only get 3 draws. So, let's start drawing those cards. Trial 1 off to a hot start here with 6 cards, and I don't have a meal type selected. I can do whatever I want given the cards I have. So I got 6 here. I'm going to start with meatballs and sweet potatoes. That looks pretty sweet. But let's see if I can get anything better with my draws. Not really. I don't really want yogurt. Chicken stock, no. Marshmallow, well, sweet potato, so I switch out. Now I think I want to keep it more savory, so I'll get rid of the plum here. Oh, cheddar cheese. Now, I don't need to use more than 2, but I think I'm going to definitely use 3 cards here, because that just seems like a great combination. So there we go, cheddar cheese, meatball, sweet potato. Let's see if we can do that. On to my second trial, I get a choice between these 3 meals. I think I'm going to go with the appetizer. That seems easier and more laden with fun. Okay, got a lot of food here. A lot of options speak out to me. As much as I love lobster, because I'm going to actually have to cook this, I might skew towards the cheaper side of things with ham and buns. That would be easier. Oh, macaroni. Quick lead here off of buns. I don't think I'll need lemon. Macaroni and ham. I mean, that sounds like an appetizer. Peanut butter, keep that just in case. And ooh, fried chicken. I like that. I'm going to switch that out with the ham. And do I got anything else here? Not really. So essentially a fried chicken mac and cheese, I think it is. Last, but certainly not least, I'm going to have to make a combination of grilling breakfast. Okay, this will be interesting. Right off the bat here, I'm going to need to use 3. So I'll start with, okay, well, I don't really know, so I'll just keep going. Okay, I got kind of the fixings for maybe a breakfast pizza. Kind of like corn, but I don't know how I could really use that. Certainly got oats I can fall back on if I really need to, so I'll get rid of chocolate chips for now. Glaze? Well, maybe I'll need glaze. I don't know. We'll see. It's difficult. All right, get rid of corn. Just clean break. Ooh, half and half. Okay, things are shaping up towards either doing like a breakfast pizza, but I'm not sure how that really, I don't have really breakfasty things other than just straight up pizza stuff. So I'm going to kind of go with the glaze oatmeal and half to do something interesting there. Okay, now that we've got the cards, let's take a look at our cooking outcomes. For my sweet potato meatballs, I've already cooked 1.5 sweet potatoes here. Going to have not quite a full block of cheese, maybe right about here, like 4/5 or so, and then 2 pounds of just plain pork sausage. Going to mix this all together here. So there we go. I've mashed the potatoes, shredded the cheese, and then squeeze out the pork. Now I'm going to add some seasoned salt, some garlic powder, and then a good shaking of black pepper. Just really get it in there. Other than that, it's a pretty simple mix. I'm going to smooth homogenize this nice and mixed. Those sweet potatoes go in really well with that sausage, and just form small meatballs with my hands until I've gotten enough to fill my tray and I've emptied my pan. There we go here, 24 almost identically sized meatballs. They're going to go in the oven, 400 degrees, 20, 30 minutes. Really, I just monitor them and make sure they get well done without burning. Okay, here we go. Our cooked meatball. Get a little bit of what the internet peeps call the cross section. I mean, it looks like a meatball, but these are very soft. And let's take a bite here. And oh my, that actually works really well. Very smooth. The flavors blend pretty good together. And hey, really, it's just cheese, meat, and sweet potato. What's not to love about that? That is a really delightful meatball. Really delightful. Okay, for our fried chicken mac and cheese, we're going to go the cheapo route. Oh, shoot, I should have an appetizer. I only have 15 minutes. So I'm going to go with the popcorn chicken and then the sort of cheesy skillet, the hamburger helper type thing. This is the off brand. So we'll just add these together pretty quick, pretty easy. So start here with some boiling water and the noodles and then the whatever the kind of the sauce packet is. So that's the noodles. This is sort of cheeseburger flavored. I think it's going to work well enough. I'm just going to put it right in there. Just go on a whimsy and cook this up. I think the directions do 13 minutes, so whatever your instructions give you. Okay, in the meanwhile, I have just some popcorn chicken that I'm going to heat up in the microwave. Of course, you could fry this, you could bake it. But again, we're going the easy route. Go back to the noodles, going to add that, oh yeah, that unholy cheese. And now I've got just the simple mac and cheese mixed up here, looking extra gooey. Then I'm going to top that with some, you know what, going to be slightly fancier and slice these. I mean, yeah, sure, this is a cheap appetizer, but it doesn't mean we can't have a little presentation pizzazz, as it were. Just take a little bit of shredded cheese too to complete the ambiance. And because I feel like this really works here, a dollop of hot sauce. If you don't like hot sauce, don't do it here, but man, chicken, cheese, noodles, hot sauce, I can't think of a better combination. And let's take a bite here. Oh yeah, this is just like the just decidedly delightfully unhealthy appetizer. Oh, especially like a late night appetizer. Yeah, I'm going to finish this ramekin. There's no doubt about it. This worked really well. I mean, how could it not? Oh yeah. Last but not least, I'm going to get started here with my glaze. You could, of course, buy glaze. I'm just going to use a little milk and then powdered sugar to whip up a quick one because I have the ingredients already. It's not too hard. I know there's, I mean, certainly the right ratios you can look up. I'm just feeling it out, adding the powdered sugar until it's the consistency I want. Okay, a little time lapse, and yeah, that's looking good enough. So I'll let that glaze off to the side. And consider my oats. These are old-fashioned oats, so I've brought water to a boil, some salt. I'm going to cook these for 5 minutes. And really, I want to make sure to get them as dry as possible, get as much as the water out, and that looks pretty good here. Yeah, that kind of get them kind of stodgy. And then to let them cool, I'm going to add them to a bowl and then let them sit in the freezer for a while. You could, of course, just use leftover oats for this if you wanted to. Okay, I have my oats and they've cooled down quite a bit. And now I'm going to attempt what I'm probably going to regret as trying to make an oatmeal patty. Okay, I'm already regretting my life choices here. This is really sticky and unsettling and really hard to form a patty, but I'm already committed, so we're going for it. Okay, off to the side here, I have a pan that I've heated up with some butter. Now, it's the winter months in a northern state, so I am not going to do an outdoor grill. I'm going to do a grill as in grilled cheese or that sort of nature, grill it on a pan. Flip it. Should be, oh yeah, this one right here is the right sort of crispness. So that I'll use that one here, plop it over here. Now I have my glaze. I'm going to add it to my crispy oatmeal. So crispy glazed oatmeal patty, pancake, I don't know, donut, something like that. Now I've let that glaze harden a little bit. And now what I'm going to do here to get that half and half in, I have some half and half that I put in a ramekin. So just some place like half and half and vanilla. And I'm just going to first try it out. Oh, that's quite good. The crunchiness is very unexpected, but it's quite a treat. I really like it. It's definitely not something you get normally. And then I'm going to dip a little bit in my half and half, and yeah, it's good. It's good. Thanks for joining me. If you would like your own copy of Too Many Cooks, you can find a link to buy the game in the description below. Brace yourselves for Too Many Cooks and awesome.